Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today we're reviewing BALI Mango, which has returned for the Bath & Body Works Summer Semi-Annual Sale for 2025. If you're returning to my channel, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. We do all things Bath & Body Works, especially the body care, and this week on my channel is SAS week, so there will be a new upload every single day. If that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get right on into the review. All right, you guys, so getting into the review, this is going to be a comprehensive review as all the reviews on my channel are. So you're going to know everything about BALI Mango by the end of it, including things like the packaging, pricing, seasonality, the scent notes, things to pair with it, things that it smells similar to. Everything about BALI Mango you're going to find out in roughly 10 minutes. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are like, Skylar, you didn't buy the product. How are you going to be giving us an accurate review? I have been going into the store since Monday. I've either went once a day or twice a day the whole entire week after work. And today even I went in stores and got a fresh BALI Mango onto one of their little tester cards. I've tested it on my skin. I've had my mom and my sister test it to get their opinions as well. So I feel like I have a really good foundation and have been testing it over the last couple of days so that I can give you a truly accurate review. As I do know that some of you buy the product solely off my review, so I do want it to be as accurate and thoughtful as possible. That being said, we're going to go ahead and get right on into the packaging. So the BALI Mango packaging, I really enjoy. Now, I can understand there's really two sides to the packaging coin this semi-annual sale. Some people are super excited to have a really heavily inspired packaging off the originals, while other people might have had the packaging, they still buy them off Mercari, or they've just had them throughout the years and really wanted something different. I can definitely understand both sides of that. I think for me, especially with Velvet Sugar, I was so excited to see that one in the packaging that I remember. Same with Be Enchanted. I know they're not exactly the same, but they are super heavily inspired. So that was just super nostalgic for me. But I can definitely understand with fragrances like Blush Cardigan, Fall in Bloom that have kind of been out recently, especially Cucumber Melon that have kind of been out recently, them wanting to see something a little bit different. So getting on into the packaging, BALI Mango is a bright fuchsia kind of corally packaging. I love the pink. I love the zebra stripes. This is exactly what I'm thinking when I think of BALI Mango. When I hear BALI Mango, I want neons, fun, bright, just super summery and super tropical. And I feel like the packaging perfectly encapsulates that. I also really like how they did the packaging this year. Not every single product is identical, but they are all sort of the same packaging style. They have the same design elements. They might just be incorporated in a different way. So it looks cohesive without it being exactly identical, which I'm a huge fan of. I would have to say out of all the formats, I'm super gravitating towards the body cream in terms of packaging. It is so bright and fun, and I love how the whole bottle is just like completely neon. I feel like this would be great to have out on your shelf for display all of summer, but you could really have this one out year round as well. So I'm really happy to see BALI Mango back in this packaging. I'm sure a lot of people that are picking this one up for nostalgic reasons feel the same way. So on the packaging, I'm going to give this one a 10 out of 10. It's so fun, perfect for summer, and I feel like this is just perfectly encapsulates the BALI Mango fun vibe. Now that we've talked about packaging, we're going to get into the scent notes, the fragrance notes, what I'd pair with it, what it smells similar to, and then we'll get into pricing and some more product types in the later video. All right, you guys, diving into the actual fragrance itself, it says this one smells like a fruity tropical escape at a breathtaking jungle resort, and it has fragrance notes of juicy mango, pink passion flower, and luscious nectarine. Now, on paper, this is everything I'm looking for in a fragrance, especially a mango. If you're unfamiliar with passion flower, really, it's just like a sweet and fruity, tangy kind of note in there. Some people say it smells like passion fruit. Others say they get like a kind of grapey vibe from it, but me personally, it just gives a nice fruity kind of tropicalness to a fragrance. And then obviously the luscious nectarine. I love citrus, I love peach, I love really anything to do with that family. So on paper, this is a scent that I would really like, and this was one I really did think I was going to pick up. If you watched my SAS wishlist video, I did talk about this one. I talked about how I'm on the hunt for a mango scent, but unfortunately on my skin and really on even the tester, there's something in this that makes the scent evolve over time into something that just doesn't work with me. Now, as far as getting into the notes and going line by line, this is how I always review every single fragrance. The juicy mango is definitely in there. It is more of a blended tropical fragrance. So if you're thinking things like Waikiki Beach coconut, you immediately know that this is a coconut fragrance. Or pink pineapple sunrise, you can really smell that strong pink pineapple, as opposed to the Bahamas passion fruit and banana flower. It's this tropical blend. You can't really tell what exact fruits are in there, but you know it's something tropical and fruity and bright. While you do know that this is a main scent of mango, it's not overwhelmingly mango. It's definitely more of a blended, almost like fruit medley mango. Getting into the pink passion flower, that smells fine in this scent at the beginning, but it's that evolving into this weird chemically pesticide scent that I just can't get behind. And the last note, luscious nectarine, I do get it at the beginning. It's really nice, it's sweet, it's a great balanced fragrance, but for whatever reason, it's like the first 0.5 seconds I'm smelling this, it's lovely, and then it transitions into this weird chemically pesticide kind of bug spray type smell to me. Like it just kind of smells like it went off or like it just went bad. So I'm really unsure as to why that's happening with this one. Also, out of all the ones that I've sprayed, I would say this is the weakest in terms of longevity. I can tell this is starting to die down a lot more than when I got it in the store, which I just got back about 15 minutes ago. So I really haven't had a big, allotment of time in between when I'm doing the video and when I went to the store. But I really, really wanted to like this one. And if you do, I'm so happy it works with your skin chemistry. But for me, it just gets this weird pesticidal type vibe. As far as seasonality goes, I am going to talk about it in terms of if that original fragrance, what I'm smelling in the first 5 seconds, was the entire fragrance. For those of you that do really like this scent. For seasonality, I do think you could wear this kind of year round. I would prioritize it in the spring, like late spring, so like April and May. And then obviously the summer months, this is going to be a great summer fragrance, but I could really see you layering this with maybe the Sol de Janeiro 61 or a vanilla fragrance or like a toffee caramel fragrance and getting a really nice kind of sweet tropical caramely fragrance. I feel like that would pair really well together. As far as scents that this is similar to, unfortunately, Bath & Body Works does not have a mango out in their current tropical line, so there wasn't anything I could do an exact side-by-side comparison that had a main fragrance note of mango, but talking about past Bath & Body Works mangoes, so think things like Maui Mango Surf, and then Golden Mango Lagoon. Maui Mango Surf is still like my wonderful best mango that Bath & Body Works has ever done. Really want them to bring that one back. I would say Golden Mango Lagoon is second. It's good, it's just not Maui Mango Surf good. And then we have Bali Mango in last place. Again, I really wanted to love this one, and at the beginning it's super nice, but it just transitions into this really weird, like it's gone off type of fragrance. So you guys, that wraps up the fragrance review. We're going to dive into the pricing and so on before wrapping this video up. But overall in the fragrance, I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10 because I really love the first half, but the second half just does not work with me. All right, you guys, so Bali Mango is currently available at that $4.99 price point. It's still widely available as well. I've went to a couple different locations over the last couple of days, and they seem to be fully stocked in Bali Mango. So the body cream, the fine fragrance mist, the body wash, and then the body lotion. I really haven't had trouble finding this fragrance at all. So if you are maybe jumping into the sale a little bit later and you did want to go in stores before purchasing online, which I definitely recommend doing, not only will you save money by not paying shipping, there were a lot of fragrances that a lot of people, myself included, thought that they would love in the sale, but then once they try them on their skin, it just didn't work out right, and I'd much rather save the trip of them returning it and then having to do the whole process. So I highly do recommend going in stored. So if you're interested in Bali Mango, you shouldn't really have a hard time getting it. I do believe it is still available completely online. Nothing is sold out, so I feel like this would be a great time to pick it up, especially because it is holding strong at that $4.99 price point, and Bath & Body Works likes to move those price points around occasionally. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.